Hello guys, we'll just wait for a couple of you. For a couple of seconds. Wait for our first viewer or first comment before I say what I've got to say. Mum, I know you didn't want to be in it. No, but it's caught me because I don't want to be big and square on me because it looks too close of voice. Right, we're just waiting. Hello first viewer, I bet that's Tom.
Pedro.
No, Tom, I bet. Is that you, Tom?
Tom or Pedro?
Could be Pedro, but I think it's Tom.
Because he ain't typing.
No, it's Danny. Hello, Danny. Come on, viewers. You had the link. We are actually sat in the living room at the moment. So yeah, it's probably spun people out to why we're not using the other page, WPS page. I thought that was an orb then. That's because Paul's phone's died, and obviously then the next best thing is actually my personal page. So it's easier than just typing in all passwords again and that when I've got mine active where I don't need to type in any passwords. And you know, the pages are linked to Paranormal Seekers community. So oh my card's gone for me. So there's 4 of you. So Gavin, now Tom's on, he's got to be. So Tom, you've had your call out. If you're not here at the moment, then tough luck, you'll have to watch back and you'll hear your call out.
You tell him if he uses his phone on the app, you can chat away.
And Tom, if you are watching, Paul said if you use your phone app for YouTube, you'll be able to chat away too. So, at the moment, we've got 4 viewers. Now, before we start the second half of this invest, a lot of you actually know that I do and offer a lucky viewer or viewers a 1-card read. But it's not just sometimes a 1-card read, sometimes I will pull out, you know, 2 or 3, whatever energy I'm feeling, to be able to tell you messages. So you know what to do, guys. If you want that lucky read, just, you know, give a thumbs up sign or a love heart, or, you know, even you know, not like the page, but put your thumbs up on this video, and that'll indicate to me while I'm on live here who wants. But the best one would be you just comment a heart or a thumbs up. So right, let's start. Do you want to say anything, Paul?
No, I'm good. I'm just still feeling a little bit. I'm just feeling a bit tired. But I'll just feel the music on. I did feel, in all fairness, I did. Like even everyone, the viewers see me. Well, you see me. I was drained. There was something in that room, but obviously everyone heard it. But there's something in that room that it just drained me. And then when we stopped and we came downstairs, I was fine. I'm just like normal tired now, not not spiritually drained, but that was weird.
Anything else you'd like to add? Especially about Terry?
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, literally that REM pod, when I was sitting at the top of the stairs, well, filming you was on about Terry, next thing you know, the REM pod just went off. But the weird thing is, I thought I heard on the left of me, I know that chair is newest into the chair, but I thought I could hear, like, the only way I could describe it, which is not going to make any sense, was a scream or a laugh. So I don't know if it was a laugh or a scream, but it sounded like a little girl.
I heard the REM pod go off
Yeah.
as well.
And then just before the REM, just after that scream, laughing, girl's voice, whatever the hell it was I heard, I turned round, put the, obviously focused on what Jan was doing, and then as soon as she said Terry, beep, the REM pod went off. And I thought I could see movement in the spare bed, well, what you call a spare bedroom. So, yeah. I don't know, I love this house the amount of times I've already been here anyway, especially that first ever EVP we got. And that man in here. So, yeah.
So what about you, Mum, when I was in the kitchen just before starting here, you know, what did you say you could hear in here? About was it sofa?
No, it sounded like someone sat down on the sofa
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So you got up when the kids next to me went squeak as if someone sat on it.
Well, because I got up, but it wasn't like maybe.
No, it was like someone sitting down. Yeah, it was like
It's
that.
typical, isn't it? That's what normally happens. I get up, someone else sits down.
No.
No one wants me here.
On your feet, lose your seat.
Exactly. See if it goes off.
As long as I don't get hay fever in here this time.
that was brilliant. That was.
Do you actually want to run do you want to run a spirit box?
Yeah. Hopefully the speaker's not going to die now as well, because this hasn't been charged. It's dead. No, it's not.
Loony. You have to turn it up louder though.
Yeah. We're going to come a little bit closer. I can hear it. That's literally far away.
Guys, can you hear that from here?
Can you hear it?
Don't stop.
Then?
No, don't stop.
Yeah, but can they hear it?
Can you hear the spirit box, guys? Enter.
Good evening, spirits. My name is Paul, but you probably already know that by now. What I would like,
Right, I'm just going to spin the camera because I'm on wrong view.
is the female spirit here that said about the goblins that were on Gemma months ago?
Said I buried.
If the female spirit is here, can you please come forward to my
I
voice
buried her here.
and say the name of the elemental creature that you warned us about?
I just said I buried her here. I'm here.
I'm here. Or nearer. Right, we keep hearing buried and bodies tonight.
Babies.
No, I said BBC. I heard that clear as day.
Sure, I thought I said babies then.
BBC.
You're too much onto the radio.
Yes. There's a we've heard bodies come through.
That's a bit too low.
Is it?
Yeah.
We've heard bodies come through quite a bit tonight.
Need to turn it up a bit, Paul. Here we are.
Where are the bodies buried?
He hangs me up.
He has been buried.
I said he hangs me up.
Husband, I thought it sounded right.
After you said husband, when that was.
No, I thought I said that wasn't it.
Where are the bodies buried?
Kitchen.
Kitchen. Is that why the dog used to scratch under the floor there?
Oh, no.
No,
Can
what?
you-
Hang on, Paul. What do dogs go for? When they bury bones? What did they used to do underneath the stairs there?
Always did.
And it was
But
only
we've
that
had it-
specific
we've
place.
So we've had it now cemented and now
Yeah.
we pulled the lino up and had it.
Okay. Spirit, can you say?
Yeah, kitchen.
loudly and as clearly as you possibly can. Can you say kitchen if there is a body or bodies buried under the kitchen, please?
Paranormal, wasn't it?
Harold. I know you don't tend to like answering questions twice. If you're trying to tell us where there's bodies buried,
That sounded like new kitchen. Does that mean the back room?
were they plague victims?
I said to you something about under the patio before, because a patio, a tall up patio, should be filled. That wasn't filled, was it?
I said
Yeah,
something,
Robert said it was hollow underneath. He filled it full of rubble.
something bitch I said then.
That would make sense with how strong that EVP was when we sat out there. What are we on top of? The patio. Are you under the patio, lovely?
Because you said about plague pits, didn't you? Are you plague victims? Are you victims of the plague? If so, can you please say plague? Can you please say plague if we're communicating with any victims of the plague?
They didn't.
No.
Sound of a victim. I don't care. Victim.
7 again. Okay, can you tell us then, if you're not victims of the plague, how did you lose your life?
I buried. Were you murdered?
Who's that? He said.
Can you say murdered? If you were murdered. Here. Why do I feel that one of you were poisoned? Like Tom heard Tom heard sacrificed.
Yeah. Were you poisoned because of something to do with money? As soon as you said money, as soon as you said poison. Were you poisoned to do with something with money? If so, can you say money again? Or poison? That's it. Go by way of picking up, because that's the same voice that came through again that said money.
Why were you poisoned? Were you in debt? Did you owe money? Is that why no one has luck with this house and doesn't stay? I'll say sure does.
Sounded, it did sound like it.
Does this house cause money problems for people? Used to.
So has there been some kind of... I don't really want to turn around and say curse.
It could be, you don't
Right.
know. The
Has there
lamb.
been some kind of curse or hex or
That's a curse I've had.
been put here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it because you were poisoned? Did you put... Go on, sorry Jim, you picked up on that.
If this property is hexed or cursed, were you hexed and cursed with the property while you were living in it? Did you upset someone of your family? You know. Roberts.
Robert. Ask it if it when it dagged up the Christmas tree. He cursed it. Them.
Is this property cursed because my dad cursed it one Christmas when he chucked a Christmas tree?
Swear that's a
Hang on, Paul.
tree.
Shush. People. So no, it wouldn't be dad. Did other people cause the curse or the hex on the house?
Ask it if I'm safe.
Hang on, man. Hang on, man. You're asking too quick. You don't do it.
No, I'm not. You ask me.
No, it's making me look. Tom turned around and just said, I heard you know too clearly.
Who cursed the property or land? Did you get that?
I feel it was a family member which caused the deaths of these people in the house. Something they wanted and they didn't get their way.
Well, the person who was poisoned cursed it.
No,
because they
are
were
you
poisoned.
listening, Paul?
Yeah.
I just said
Funny.
someone survived
Yeah.
out of it. They were the one who caused their family's
Yeah,
death.
yeah, that's what I meant.
They're the person who cursed it or hexed the property because there was something they wanted and they couldn't get. It feels like the family hid what they knew that that person was after.
Ask if it was the woman with cats. Does she live there? Has it remained outside?
I don't think it's the property that's being hexed, it's the land. The land it's on.
The woman that used to live here. Mrs. Todd.
Was there something to do with Mrs. Cod? Is there something to do with Mrs. Cod, the woman who had the cats here?
Absolutely. Don't say absolutely.
Don't know, I thought it said ouch.
Can you please repeat that? Was it Mrs. Cod with the cats who cursed the house?
She didn't like children, I was told. Because any children come here, she used to shout at them. She had cats and lived here on her own. And she didn't like children down the lane and all, she used to shout at them, I was told. She was what?
She was excellent. I thought it might not have said excellent, but it said she was X. Or she was X. I don't know.
Was it Mrs. Codd shouting at the children? Okay. It said Jinx. It was soldier.
Just salt, I thought. I said what you thought it said.
No, it's Mrs. Codd that's in here. Telling you. Because she had white hair, curly hair, what you've seen. And I was told that was Mrs. Codd.
It wasn't. I just said it wasn't then. Or it could have said it was a. Well, you were.
Is the lady here Mrs. Codd?
It is.
It is.
Right, why aren't you charging? My phone's not charging.
Oh, is it?
No.
It's on. Because I had the Christmas lights in it. Don't you press it in.
Charging.
Now it's charging.
Is Mrs. Codd still angry?
Right, Mrs. Cod, if you were here... I'll say the talisman.
Said tell some.
It was found. Mrs. Cod, if you are here, you shouldn't be here. The hex was put on you if that's the case. So this house should not be cursed for new people. That curse was designed for you, for whatever you done, for whatever reason.
Don't talk to her.
I will talk to you how I please, Mrs. Cod.
Good luck.
If you want to be funny, I can be funny. If you're not going to be respectful, I won't be respectful, because to me, you're a piece of dirt.
fool one.
What did it say?
Said cat. Fool one and leave. See the woman who said there's three goblins in
I've told you. Yeah, that would be it. I tell you what, Mrs. Cod. Were you a witch in your life? Because if so, if you put a hex on this house for anybody who lives here, I curse and I hex you, sweetie. I don't hex people, and I don't do anything to, you know, cause anyone grief.
I never.
Well, you must have done, because it was your voice who put 3 goblins on me, lovely. So I owe you a big, massive favour back.
Best of luck.
No, that's it. Cursed you. Well, you didn't curse me. You set 3 goblins to me. I've just cursed you, love. Give me your best. Come on.
You were a lonely old lady with cats.
Who didn't like children, you were a bully. How'd you like it now? You're in the past life and everyone realises what you done.
And we know your family that are living.
They told us all about you. They must not have appreciated you that much to tell us what you were like with kids. You call me a wanker? Tell you what, when I go home, lovely, you stay here, and I tell you what, I will find a curse that will miff you off.
Don't make me hungry, Jen.
I can't sit in that position any longer.
Put the legs on the carpet.
That's it.
Yeah, Tom heard wanker as well.
Why don't you go to the light, my
And again,
lovely?
wanker.
Who are you calling a wanker? I know it didn't, but it sounded like it said Martel.
Mrs. Cod, have you got anything to say for yourself? You should be ashamed. Or is that what you want? You want to be the centre of attention like you were when you were alive, is it? Rabbit. Bunny.
Can you affect the rabbit? The bunny?
Right, Tara heard it's lovely.
Why are you so angry?
I just said 2. What's my battery percent on? 2.
2.
Are you draining my battery while it's on charge?
Eric. Who's Eric? You hear Eric?
It did sound like it said Eric, yeah.
So if anything, there's a Mrs. Cod here, there's a Terry and there's an Eric.
Who sat on the sofa when I got off the sofa?
The house?
Yeah. It's for you and then the house.
What are you trying to tell us? The house is alive, is it?
Especially what's more about to say.
Do you want my mum and dad to stay here? I just said you must sell it.
Oh, you must leave. Because you
No.
must something, wasn't it?
You must sell it. There was no L, it was sell it. My parents ain't gonna sell it. They're not being forced out by spirits. You'll be gone before they are. I can assure you. And don't make the hair feel on the back of my head like it's on end.
And talk. Right, it was a man then.
I know we've talked. Oh, my ear's going funny. Something's trying to communicate with me. There's a spirit here.
With a phone, wasn't it?
There's a spirit here that I'm sensing doesn't like what this person is doing. What that spirit is doing.
What Mrs. Todd is doing.
Yeah.
Sam
Sam something, wasn't it?
They're talking amongst each other.
What have we done so wrong while we've been here?
Right, Joanne said that just said Gemma. Right, you're calling my name. I know. And myself and Mail have talked. But you need to understand, you're disrespectful to us, we'll be disrespectful to you. We treat people how we are treated. You treat us like shit, we treat you like shit. Simple as. Life goes on exactly the same way as it did in the real living life. People treat you how you treat them. You might have bullied children around, Mrs. Cod. You can't bully adults around because there's one sat here who is bigger than you. I was pushed around all my life by other children when I was younger. Hang on, Paul. I was pushed around by other children when I was younger. I'm not taking it from an older person who's in the spirit world and causing chaos for my parents living in the house that they love and put all their time and effort into. I'll just say piss on you. Right, Paul's going to turn the spirit box off for a minute because I've had enough talking to you. You're wasting my time.
Goblin. Goblin on you.
Right.
Well, if you've got goblin on me, I'll be hexing you when I get home, sweetie. And you'll find out the hard way.
Come and speak to me because I can tell the jam is getting wound up.
No, I'm not getting wound up. I know what I'm on about, Paul, so don't butt in.
Right, you said turn it off.
Right. My phone is on 1% now. That hasn't even charged
Be on charge.
while being on live. Something has drained it.
Have you pushed it in properly?
Yes, it is in properly. There's someone here because when Paul was kneeled on the floor here, the wall by how do I put it so my finger can show, by there and by there, it went really fuzzy around Paul. And that's when my battery, well no, because Paul was blocking the door there. He was kneeled down by here in front of me, but beside him, by there and by there, it was all fuzzy, staticky.
Have you connected that end in properly?
Yes, it's in, Mum.
Is it charging now?
Yeah. Right, guys, we'll have a little part 3 in 10 minutes because I know you like your lives, and
Ask them what they played.
my phone needs a little bit of a charge before it dies like Paul's. And we shall be back. What's the time now? It's coming up 1:30. So let's say 1:40 AM UK time. Be back here and we will have part 3 for you. By then my phone should be on at least 50% and it should charge up more than what it was while doing a live. And don't forget, even in the comments, please, if you want that 1 card read live, put the emoji of a heart or a thumbs up, and I will choose 3 lucky random people for that read. So join us back then, guys.